guys! So in today's video, I want to share with you all 10 ways that you can make yourself look expensive. Now, I kind of hate that word expensive because I feel like it can be portrayed in a very, very bad way. When I'm saying expensive, I mean nice, well put together, those sorts of things. I don't necessarily mean for you to look like money, right? Because that is definitely not the most important thing in life. It's not even close up there. You know, your family, your health, your wellness, all that is number one, but everybody does like to be put together. Everyone likes to look nice, and so expensive is just kind of how I'm wording this, but by no means am I trying to make everybody look like walking money trees. So let's get right into this. My first tip that I have for you guys is to stay neutral. This is kind of a boring tip, but it is something I wanted to talk about because neutral and simple colors aren't boring. They're actually just very classic, and they're gonna look good with almost anything. So right now you can see I just have this white V-neck shirt on, and it's kind of got this little detailing up here and this black cardigan. So I wouldn't say this is boring at all. But any jewelry I put with this, any pants that I put with this, any shoes that I put with this, any belt, any purse, anything is gonna just look great. So when you're out shopping, I don't necessarily mean for you guys to completely stray away from everything. And this is gonna kind of lead me into my tip number 2 that I have for you all, is that to pay attention to the patterns that you are buying. So like I said, like to stay neutral, plain simple, like any of those kind of colors are going to be great. But when you start getting into, let's say, floral prints, Aztec prints, chevron, those kind of things are going to come and go. So keep that in mind. It's okay if they're in style right now to splurge on some of those things, because I know I definitely have. However, your more classic prints, even camo, like I would consider, this might be debatable, but I would consider camo a classic print because I don't really think it's ever gonna go out of style. Right now I think it's like big, but I think you're gonna always be able to get away with it if you do it in the right way. And leopard print, you know, in moderation, that's always going to be around. Your stripes, your polka dots, kind of lean towards those things. And if you are going to go towards the Aztec, that kind of thing, just make sure that you're not spending a ton of money on it because it is probably going to go out of style. So stay neutral, my tip number 1. And when you do patterns and crazy things, try to do your stripes, that type of thing. On to tip number 3, which kind of falls off of my first and second tip that I had for you guys. So along with the neutral and the printed clothing, when you're out shopping, try to look more for those types of things, but in structured pieces. So as you can see, the top that I have on right now is very structured. It's kind of, you know, it's skin tight. And if you don't want something that's skin tight, that's fine. There are other ways you can make it look structured. You can simply just tuck it in. I'm going to show you actually with my husband's gray t-shirt that he has just from Cabela's, how I can make this look like a structured top and still look nice and still make it look expensive. How crazy is that, right? But you can also go for more of a structured look if you're comfortable with it, as like the shoulder pads, things like that are only going to make you look nicer. I know sometimes I do feel silly wearing those types of things, but if you are going to an event where you want to look the best, the nicest, that's what you need to go for, structured. The more structured, the better. So right on to tip number 4, following the structured clothing. Also, structured bags are going to just make you look nicer. I like slouchy bags too. I have plenty of slouchy bags. But if I'm going to look my nicest, I'm going to carry my structured bags. So the bag that I have here that is structured is actually just a Kate Spade bag. And I do know that is a higher end, but it isn't by any means a Gucci bag or a Louis Vuitton bag. I'd love to have a Louis Vuitton bag, just as a side note. Me right on to my 5th tip for you guys, and that is to carry a designer piece. Now yes, this is Kate Spade. I do know that some people consider this very high end, but like I said, it definitely is not the highest of the high ends. And with this, you don't have to go out, like I said again, and get a Gucci bag. Kate Spade and Coach, you can get a very nice bag for a reasonable price. And so you can be wearing jeans and a white t-shirt and have that designer bag, and it is going to bring your outfit from just meh to way up here. It's going to make you look so much nicer, you guys. So I would highly invest in a designer bag. And if you can't, another option would be to just get a nice structured bag from Target, even Walmart. Just TJ Maxx, anywhere that you like to shop that has a lower price range. And what you can do is also go on eBay or other sites that sell used things, and you can get like a little bandana, scarf that is a designer brand and tie that onto your purse. And it's gonna just, you know, amp that up and make that purse look so much nicer without spending the $150. Number 6 is to have your nails done. Now I wish I could say I had my nails done all the time, but I rarely do. So when you don't have your nails done, I highly recommend just to leave them natural. Maybe put some clear coat on them, because every time I paint my nails, I regret it the next day. If you guys know a nail polish out there that doesn't chip and it looks nice for even a week, let me know, because I have yet to find one, and I've tried. I don't know a brand that I haven't tried. So there's that. But when I do go get my nails done, as you guys can see here, I like to do simple and neutral with my nails too. I just think it looks better. You know, sometimes it is fun to go and do a crazy nail, and I like to save the crazy nails for my toes. I just think having your nails done really brings everything all together. You feel better. I always feel like I'm on top of the world when I have my nails done. When I paint my nails myself, I just feel like they chip right away, and then I just end up looking bleh. I just hate it. I'd just rather not have them painted at all. I personally feel like that looks nicer unless you go get them done. And I do have the dip right now, and I would say these last a good couple weeks. So it would be my dream to go get my nails done every couple weeks. Fortunately, that's not the reality for me now, but again, maybe someday. That I have is also kind of simple. I hope this doesn't seem plain and boring to you guys, but I really do think less is more. I know that's been said so many times, but it is so true. So I think adding just a simple belt to an outfit will make it look so much cuter. So I'm just going to show you guys right now. Well, I got this from my sweet friend Hannah in our Stranger Buys My Outfit challenge video that we just did. If you haven't seen that, make sure you go check it out. So I'm just want to show you guys how much this little belt, this just simple black belt, makes this outfit look so much better. So I went from just having this plain white shirt, these jeans, and this black little cover up, and now it just adds a little something more to my outfit. It just makes you look more nice, more expensive, more put together. Nails done. Yes. Love it. Tip number 8. With adding a simple belt, you can also add some simple gold jewelry, whether that be a little pair of earrings. I wouldn't add a necklace with this outfit. And if you want to add a bracelet and your sleeves are too long, I like to just cuff them twice. That gives the perfect cuff. Usually it gets rid of that hemline. And then you can just add the simple gold jewelry here. Also, another good piece is to add a nice watch. I feel like a watch really does make you look more expensive, more put together. Trench coats are a classic piece that are never going to go out of style, and they're always going to look great. So I wanted to show you guys a black trench coat, and then I also wanted to show you guys a white trench coat. Those would be my two colors that if I had to suggest to you guys, I would pick one or the other. Probably if I could only pick one, I would choose this Lovely black one, because it truly will go with anything and it's not going to get as dirty, because I know when you're wearing a trench coat, it could be rainy, it could be muddy, all those sorts of things. So as you guys can see here, a trench coat just makes you look classic, nice, put together, very expensive, if you will. And that I have for you all is a pair of pointed shoes. If you're wearing pointed shoes over rounded shoes, you are going to make your outfit look so much nicer. I don't know what it is about them, but every time I see somebody walking with a pair of pointed shoes, I just think they look so sophisticated, that they just came out of the office. They just look like they have their life together. I go out wearing pointed shoes, I feel like I look like I mean business. I just feel better. I feel more put together, and I think that that will tie in with all of the other tips and ways that I shared for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys got something out of it. That is why I do what I do, to try to help others. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.